Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. So they're gonna begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out in his 10th season now. A veteran who minimizes turnovers better than almost anyone here in the NFL, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett has seen some adversity in this league, occasional starting opportunities as well, and he's hung around because he knows how to take care of the football. He can still throw it deep with the best of them, but he's the type of guy you just trust. You trust that he can come in, that he can manage the offense, and he can win a game if needed.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work and playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's DeMercado. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession.
Jacoby Brissett sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
It's Matt Hawk who's headed out there to punt on 4th down. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Well, no
the
look on his
Jose
first look of the game.
Incomplete.
And now they're staring at 4th and
Sets
long.
up 4th down.
So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the
Ethan
scoreboard, well,
Evans
that's
in
already a
punt
win
formation
defensively.
for the
Not letting
Rams.
them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
1st and 10.
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a second time. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Brissett. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Well, you
and 10.
certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Going play action here, Brissett. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's a game to DeMercado. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun now for Brissett. Gets him on the in route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, it's Brissett. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To the air yet again, Brissett. Wilson on a slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Here's Brissett. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
pickup of 2.
It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stafford now on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They stay on the ground with Williams. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Line up the design keeper. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He brings it in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 23-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cardinals and Amari DiMercado to take over once more. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
From the pistol, Brissett. That one's complete, right side. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They sneak it with Brissett. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
DiMercado on the carry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Brissett looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. A run here. This is DiMercado. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Blitz coming, Brissett. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Brissett to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried is too close to that edge. They're going to say brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Whittington now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running right, it's Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. He's getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball because this game moves in a hurry.
Ethan Evans on that a punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35.
The Cardinals take over.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Brissett. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now a run with DiMercato. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Brissett. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick-6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams tie things 10-10. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Emari DiMercato. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Brissett back to the air after the pick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yes, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Brissett. Gets his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Cardinals out for the punt. Back deep for the Rams. It's Xavier Smith. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First down now, ball at the 33. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 43. Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. It's Stafford once more. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Stafford's going to throw once more. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down throw here for Stafford. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. And send a receiver left. Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now Stafford again. Got him, man. That's Nakua. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 1-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Stafford throwing again. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take the lead just It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Whittington now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Calais Campbell on the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Rams are set to punt. Then Evans, the one to kick it away. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals and Amani DiMercado to take over once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 14, Michael Wilson. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Matt Hawk will kick it away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to
this defense, this defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. We'll cobble together a yard there. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Stafford to throw. Delivers another one to Williams. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Motion man sent left. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
To throw, Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain. Going to bring him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing to Stafford on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst, but that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
For the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
Nevis able to knock it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Williams, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, here's Stafford. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Williams will not get past the line. He's He's held up at the 4. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Here's Stafford. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Following the sack, going to need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Nevis able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going play action here, Brissett. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. Off the play fake, Brissett. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. first down, they'll run. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brissett. He's got him. That's McBride. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Cardinals.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's DiMercato, and he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
Cardinals 17. Chad Ryland.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver. Deliver.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate. The first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to, explode through.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go with Williams on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Stafford now off the play fake. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for
It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The kick is off the mark. No good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But Kate, with that miss, ooh, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Here's a give to DeMercado. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing now off the play action. It connects down the sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
33-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Back-to-back carries here. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell him to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
From the shotgun, Brissett. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Cardinals 24, Rams 20.
All set now for the kickoff. Rylands with the honors.
Arizona.
Whittington now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We pick the handoff now, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 16
now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
That's a 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They'll motion the slot man right. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Complete to Puka Nacua. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
27, Cardinals 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. DeMercado bringing it back. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brissett. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
They'll go play action. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Incomplete on the deep ball. He was covered by Cameron Kinchins.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here. It's all about teamwork.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. There's a design run. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.